health.
All right.
He's
At
got
the moment, we are
Okay,
streaming.
Done.
Yeah, sorry about that. Toaster tripped the smoke
A
alarm.
toaster trip to smoke. What's wrong with the toaster?
Nothing's
What the fuck is wrong with your
Sake.
toaster? What the fuck is wrong
Code,
with your
shut the
toaster?
fuck up and let me explain. The fucking shit's this extremely goddamn sensitive ones.
What
Oh, you got one of the really
think you
crappy
need to
ones.
Smash it then.
I mean, I have one of the really crappy ones. It's plastic, and it doesn't even trip the smoke alarm.
It doesn't look like it's gonna let me get into.
Well, like my just gonna put this at the end of the just might want to unplug it, turn it upside down, or pull out whatever. I don't even know if you guys have a thing.
No,
Ours has a catch plate at the bottom that catches a lot of loose crud from usage. So I empty that out and I take it and unplug it and also turn it upside down and smack it over the trash can too, just to get it empty. Probably not the most healthy thing to do for a toaster, but it works.
Why do I always think of that angry video game nerd episode where he just stuck like a NES cartridge it's like now I'm gonna toast it, and then puts like Back to the Future in there, the most shittiest game ever, instead of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Because it's a modified toaster.
Yeah, that toaster's probably modified to actually take those
Very
in.
intrigued. Just
Yeah,
looking at the description for the Blue Haven.
I would actually like to get his NES toaster. Like his NES toaster. He actually got a toaster. Like outside of it looks like a toaster, but inside of it is like an NES like thing. Like with all the parts and everything. I was like, oh my god, I want that. Like so badly.
All right.
All
right.
That's like a grand.
Hold on. Get it. Guys,
it's not really a grand. It was special.
All right.
It is probably a grand. However, it was a specially created thing that was a gift to him. 2, Crimson. I heard that you are having difficulty getting in. Are you at least able to see the video screen, or? Oh no, wait, it does have you in here.
I just got in because Steam lied to me, said I was signed into my friends list. Checked again, and miraculously, I was not clocked in.
Yeah, that's a bug. That's a bug with Steam.
Yeah, I gotta love that, right? It's a steamy
Steam.
bug. It's a steamy bug, man.
Steam. You're such shit.
Anyway.
All right.
I am back. I thought I wasn't gonna be here for this session, but apparently, things happened, stuff like that, and they didn't do it. So. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead and supply Medic the Twitch link, if you will. I think Twitch would probably be the better one to do.
I have.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
he just did like maybe 20 seconds ago. So
okay,
he rated that. I technically got him. Technically, he should get done now, but I'm not very sure. So.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, and Circuit.
Yes.
While everything's still getting set up. Second to last blue 10 coin slot machine is the best one to get jackpots on.
I thought they changed that random.
Well, it's random, but this one has the highest chance of jackpots. I started up and got one immediately, and that was the one that I watched a video on earlier today saying it was the best one to get jackpots on.
Fair enough.
Anyways, let's get this session started. We'll leave Dragon close to another time.
Yeah.
I'll obviously get your friend the link.
Yeah, that's what I did. I gave him the link. And what I need to do is put this and this down here so I can friggin' do that.
Okay. Hey, yo, sir, could you plan on pre-ordering? You plan on getting DMC5?
What?
Devil May Cry 5.
Oh no, I'll probably wait and see what the reviews are.
And my uncle is watching SpongeBob. Good to know.
That's just
old or new?
He actually got the 100 episodes from season 1 to season, I believe it was 6, like from season 1 to season 5.
He could do worse.
Yes.
He could do worse.
Season season 6, 7, and 8. He just
It-
got, you know.
It could be worse.
So
You could
he's
be
got
watching
the older
Teen
and
Titans
newer
Go.
episodes. I started watching Teen Titans Go, and then I said, you know, it's not really that bad of a show, like everybody says. You know, and
It's not a horrible show. It is. Not
Okay,
a horrible
okay. Hit the pause. Let's get
Welcome,
on the
welcome to
session.
Roan RPG, where we're gonna discuss Teen Titans
Yeah,
Go
I know.
because.
Fucking just, we are
Okay,
really
now-
bad. Like, here's the railroad. Here's the train. Go make it a left turn in Albuquerque. No.
Okay, as you guys were discussing which Teen Titans RPG Go you Teen Titans Go you
It's
liked,
taking
the Griffins suddenly surrounded
Go,
you.
can you do the honor?
Oh god.
All right.
Why is the stone not locked? It's like I mouse over a random rock on the map. Why is this not locked in position?
Are you really that surprised at this point?
No, there's a lot of weird clicking that goes along with everybody in this game.
The rock is here to mess with you. What else?
Can you
Rock
smell?
hawk or regular rock?
Can
We'll
you
figure it
smell
out
what
as
the
we
rock
go.
is cooking?
No one
yeah,
can.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking? And then the music starts. Yes,
All right.
I get it. I'm an old wrestling fan, so.
So
I think all of us were at some point.
No,
Anyways, okay,
I
what are
never
we doing?
was, but I know enough. All right. Now that everybody is getting in and on this, well, let's go ahead and actually try and start.
The only one who's missing a moment is silent.
Because Tabletop is being retarded.
Oh, that's fun.
As it always is.
I'm
All right.
trying to figure out where all of us are. There we are.
we are all
On the table.
by the two
I
dead.
know we're all on the table.
Well, no. We also got to remember, Silver is over here and he has no idea what in the
Yes,
world's
yes.
going on.
Yeah, he's still in his little post watching what's going on with this building over here.
Yeah,
Yep.
still staring at the door.
All right.
Or at least in general direction.
Okay.
Fucking glass over here.
So, last we left our intrepid heroes. You guys managed to almost get caught by a griffin. I accidentally hit the screenshot button, and of course you also got the drop on a Canadian, but you ended up taking them both down and knocking them out as they were trying to scramble to get help, supposedly. So, congrats.
Dun, 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 dun.
And these other three were having a staring contest for the rock.
Mhm.
And Blue is doing whatever he's doing.
Of course, the other word.
Burb.
I'm with the rest of the group.
But the other groups, of course,
Griffins.
no
Use them.
patrols. The other
wasn't good.
patrols have not started to move yet, so luckily the carnage you have wrought has not been noticed just yet. However, considering you now have a dead body in the middle of the area, two more with a group of people that nobody knows, the moment anybody turns and looks in the right direction, you're all kind of boned.
I mean,
Yeah, why didn't we get rid of that dead body?
Because everybody ran to chase the fucking bird that was trying to sneak on Toa.
So,
That's what happened.
So you got two knocked out people right in front of you, a dead body on the ground. Of course, you
Two
have
knocked out and bound people.
knocked out and bound.
So they're basically out of the fight.
Now, of course, at this moment, you still have your two groups. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with our two-group method, even though you basically intermingled at this point. So
Well,
going
the method would then go back to fucking Toa and Betty.
pretty much Toa, Sapphire, Silver. It is now your guys' turn. So
Dude, I'm
Toa.
still smoking watching the window.
So
Watching the door.
Silver
Yeah,
has
he's
no.
over there being fucking glass.
Silver is doing the stripper pose. He's doing the sniper pose, keeping an eye on a possible entry, not even questioning the fact that the people that were with him apparently vanished out of nowhere, and right now they have left the body of a griffin on the ground for at least a minute. Or maybe he thinks that they're up to something. I don't know, but he is still in position.
I
Toa.
have to pay attention to details.
Well,
do.
you couldn't be able to anyways. You got a huge tree line, about 3 or 4 trees between you and us. So
And
you
I would
really
think that a body on the ground would be one hell of a detail.
You can do fine without me for a minute.
I'm
Oh,
not.
well.
I'm not saying. I'm just. Okay. Just stating. So now that I stated Toa and Medi, or Sapphire, Toa and Sapphire. What do you
Yeah.
guys do? You still have the body on the ground over there. You have 2 tied up in front of you. You have no idea if anybody else is even around right now.
From seeing Pope right there, Val right there, Rusty right there, and background
Blue over there.
wrestler.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the other people.
I'm trying to think where we hid the other bodies.
You hit him in the
Right.
tree line over here.
Okay.
And
So
just
basically, I would take.
this one could
and
probably
that
just.
way, with my move of 10.
I would say this one could probably stay there.
Wait,
'Cause
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you do have to go around these rocks. These rocks are a lot taller than what your phone.
Well, Silver, you are completely right. The body could stay there. However, you're not exactly.
It's 10, but that'd be more than 10 if you're going right over the rocks. You have to go around.
Silver,
no,
that
you would expect somebody to check if they're
I'll go
okay.
around
So
them then.
eventually
Okay,
they
no,
will.
he's still
Yes.
in range. Okay.
Eventually
Like,
they.
from where you were straight through, I don't think it would have worked.
Why don't I just fly him over there and then we can hit him behind
He
the
is
tree?
way heavier than what you're thinking.
Remember, Blue's on the small side of a griffin, and he weighs 1,000 pounds.
Yep.
Toa is a machine. Even with
Griffins-
this hollow bits, fucking Toa still weighs a good deal.
Griffins usually have
he
a
weighs
natural.
as much as my truck.
Griffins have a natural body of 1. Ponies have a natural body of 0. Size of 1 and 0. You are
I
literally.
was very close to being a body size of 1.
You are literally David lifting Goliath here.
Yes.
But Toa, okay.
Oh, it's glitching again.
Anyway, Safi, you see,
Yes.
okay, Toa, roll for strength.
Yep, you gotta do this again.
You got to do it again. But Safi, you see Toa realize that you left the body and immediately starts to make a run for it.
Yes.
Strength or speed?
Strength, speed, the speed. There's no question on the speed. It's a question of strength.
Speed just is. It can be impeded by certain things, but it just is.
Hey, CMC, what did you think of the story so far for Val? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yay.
No shit, I ain't read it.
Just look at the regular sheet, just scroll down. Just a little addendum I put on the very bottom.
Oh, I came up while working a neat idea that I'll run by circuit in private. So, and
Is it
may
adding-
involve-
Is it adding repulsors to your hooves?
No.
Does it involve
Oh,
your
it-
strength roll right now?
Please,
Make your roll!
Toa.
Please.
Getting the thing up. Sorry.
Faster.
So I understand you're excited about things, but in all honesty, let's try to focus a little bit here.
We've been here for 4
Yes,
sessions.
everybody has a 1 on the rusty gauge, apparently.
That everybody is literally waiting for you.
Muffins.
Muffins!
Okay, rolling 10, going for odd. Unevens. Because
Well, don't forget you have
2,
stat
3,
points.
4. I have 4.
Toa, you don't succeed! You grab the griffin as hard as you can and begin lifting, and it's not moving any.
Let me finish circuit. You
Okay.
didn't let me say that's what I go with.
Okay, Kanye.
I'll burn 1 star.
Wow, he is really breaking up while trying to talk.
Okay, sorry. I was a little eager for somebody to actually.
I think he said he'll burn a style point to try.
He said he'll burn 2 style points to make it a success out of 5. I believe he's at 10.
Hold on. Hold on,
Yeah.
Toa.
I said I would burn a style point to the opposite number. It being my successes.
What? What is he doing?
You can type in the thing, Toa.
You
Actually,
can
I'm pretty
burn-
sure I heard him. I'm not sure what the hell he's doing.
You can burn
You know
one
how
to
I
add
And he's
another
burning
dice.
a style point. He's burning a style point on the other side, technically, from what did you pick? Evens, if I'm correct. And he wants to turn down. He picked
Hold on,
odds.
hold on. Let him explain himself.
Okay. Hey. What odds? And I called odds before I looked. I just rolled and then I said, "Oh, I'll go odds." But it turned out evens would have been a better choice.
Right.
And I use a stock change instead of me going off of the 4 odds that I got. Can I go off the 6 evens that I rolled instead?
I don't think we can do
No,
that. I think
the
we
style.
No.
just burn
No,
the style
unfortunately, the
points.
style points don't work that way, and that would actually
Yeah, you-
make it quite cheap.
Yeah, no, because then Josh is just anytime he
Okay,
gets a
then
super
I'll
failure.
re-roll. Okay,
Yeah,
then
so-
I'll roll using a style point. In with you,
Okay.
That's part of the
You
rules.
can
with
before a roll, you can burn
Style
a
point.
single style point to add a dice, as many as you want. Or after a roll has completed, you have to burn 2 style points per added success you want to the roll.
I did also say we could also pop
Hey,
the roll
do
to
that.
go fully roll. Something that we agreed on.
Well, there
Anyways.
is some certain things where you can pop one and then gamble the entire thing on the fate of 1 dice, but I think that is.
That's the luck of
Didn't-
the Colby.
Didn't we allow people to re-roll their entire
Yeah,
set?
no, that's something we
No?
do. Like, you know, if you either, yeah, and I think we as a rule of ourselves said that if you want to just go for a straight re-roll, you can pop a single style point. If you just want to add on a success, then you pop 2 style points per point.
It's basically
It
Oh,
was add a single dice.
you're
and
basically
roll it.
gambling on the fact that you might roll better, but you might end up rolling worse.
Mhm.
But I think there might need to be a suitable compensation for this, because I didn't. How about I'm going to go ahead and make a quick change to this. I am going to allow for style points to be used for a reroll. However, I think 1 is not enough, or else people could just end up just spending style point and re-rolling until either they exhaust 30 of them or get what they want. So we're going to make it hurt a little more. It's going to cost you 2 style points from now on to do a reroll of your entire dice set.
I would bump it up even more than
uh,
that.
my,
I'm
my-
just gonna.
I would do like 3.
I just want to field test 2 for now and see how that holds.
Okay.
You
my
are also
idea-
doing one.
for that.
If my words stop running away from
my
me.
idea. Yeah, my idea for what I would have done in that situation would be you can only use 1 roll, re-roll anything else while you're on that turn.
For crying out loud, I don't know if people are trying to argue with me or trying to dig themselves into a
Yeah,
deeper
I know. I
hole.
don't need to get just tell either re-roll or just add dice things.
Tell-
Let's get this going because we don't need to
Yeah.
spend 10 minutes arguing about re-rolling dice. God's sakes. Also, when you're breaking up half the time, so we can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, in all honesty,
It's a really moot point when we can't understand what you're saying specifically.
Because for me, damn, Toa, you pinging like 990. Your ping is 999 for me.
It's like
Crimson's
500
actually doing better than
something,
you, and
like-
Crimson's doing better than you in some regards, and that's saying something.
It is
Not
actually.
everything's breaking.
I like how I just pinged like really high.
Oh, you are pinging real high.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
Everybody
I
ping
think
high.
hello.
Hey, hey, hey. Actually,
Thank you.
except for CMC,
Yeah.
he's actually doing rather good.
I'll just take my 4 odds and let's see what Sandy Circuit has in store.
All right, then.
Okay, you take your 4. You swing your mighty metallic muscles, grab onto the arm. You lift with all the strength that you can muster, and you feel the ground sinking below you a little bit as all you're doing is adding more weight to yourself without actually distributing it. You lift, you strain, you try and carry, and you end up plucking out a few feathers from the wing.
Oh no.
Hey, wait. Josh, wouldn't we be hearing the sound of his motors, like
Yeah.
fucking going
Haywire.
at their fullest?
He's a very whisper quiet engine.
Also, I don't think he's that loud. I don't think he's a truck engine.
It's not like truck engine thing. It's like T900 thing. I mean, you can hear it if you're close, but I don't think any of you are close enough to hear the joing, joing, joing.
Yeah,
But
at most you'd hear that at maybe about 10-ish feet at most.
I can see the sparks coming from his.
Actually, Silver, you are greeted with the wonderful sight of Toa the robot grabbing onto a griffin and trying really, really hard to lift it up, only to end up falling back as a bunch of feathers hold onto his hooves.
I'm only holding a few feathers.
Holding a few feathers onto his hooves.
I like to roll for laughing my ass off.
You succeed automatically.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
You succeed automatically.
I'm gonna laugh really hard. I'm gonna laugh really hard at that too.
Okay, you guys laugh really hard.
Ha ha! Everybody in the base just looks for whatever reason. Ha ha ha! Everyone goes back to what they were doing.
You've suddenly attracted the griffin's attention.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
I said everybody on the base is a joke.
Okay.
Just a universal. Ha!
Aren't they having a staring contest
They're having a
right
staring
now?
contest with the rock.
Last
I
time.
Yes, they are.
forgot because Josh kept rolling really low perception for them, so they're just having a staring contest with the rock.
Sorry.
And the rock is winning.
That going on since I walked up looking in that direction.
I don't know if you can actually see what's going on from there. Well, you probably could.
Not even
Well-
even if
Honestly,
No, Blue can barely see. He can barely see Toa
Because
drive.
I walked up and that.
I know Val can.
I think pretty much everybody in the group saw Toa's failure.
Yeah, no, he can see it. He can just barely.
Can I roll to help him at least?
Okay, well, you're gonna have to run down there and help him. Are you able to move that far?
She can fly, so yes. She can
yeah, I
fly,
can
so the
fly.
answer is yes.
Okay, so Sapphire, you run down there to quickly help Toa, who's grasping at feathers instead of straws in this case, and go ahead and roll your strength to add on to his.
Okay. Is it like 6 if I can remember?
How much is your strength?
It's double whatever your actual strength
It's
is.
a 3. I
Then it
believe.
would be a
roll
6.
six.
It would be a
Roll
6.
six.
Okay. One.
I'm just thinking of.
Here's the thing you gotta remember. How long were we chasing after that griffin, and how much blood was soaked into the ground?
I'm trying to.
What's that to do with anything?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's trying to justify. Let him have his moment of trying to justify.
You
Come
fucked up.
on. Odds.
I will admit that I probably did fuck up.
1, 2, 3.
I just turned the mic on.
3 out
I'm
of
still
3.
confused about it.
I'm going to add on to that.
Well, that is a success, though. 3 out of 3 is the half is a success.
Okay.
Bare
No,
success.
So,
Got 3, Toa got a 4.
yep, it adds on. Like I said, it's an
Oh, yeah, that's
add-on.
right.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
so Toa.
It's a 4.
So Toa, you're struggling. You're grabbing feathers. They're all over the place. It looks like you're trying to. It looks like you're trying to strip
Look like
him
you're
for.
trying to prepare the bird to cook. Oh, God.
Oh, I was gonna say for a pillow, but we'll go with that.
I don't think any of us would
I would
mind.
not be trying to pull feathers. I would be using my head and my body to try and lift. I can't lift it.
You're trying to eat feathers, okay?
You're trying to eat
You-
feathers, got it.
Wait, you have no mouth.
Let me have my.
He's trying to use his head like a shovel. There.
Okay,
Yeah,
jeez.
just
Let me have my fun here. Okay, as you're struggling with the bird, Safi comes up, digging herself under the bird with you, and now you are both carrying the griffin under each other's shoulder.
Now I'm only thinking of Dark Cloud 2 when you beat Full the first time.
I'll have to
Never
take your word for
played
it.
Why
I never
am
played it.
Like the strong one again? You know, I thought the robot would be the strong one, but it turns out like the girl.
You
was the
were
girl.
wrong.
Hold on.
This was the big one.
Okay. no
Heave
one.
ho! Heave ho!
All right.
Okay, Skeletor.
Okay, so you guys got it both up. Well, much to Silver's amusement.
I
And
know.
in the
I was
meantime,
laughing really hard too, so.
Val, Your group sees that sees Toa and Safi running down. Yeah, Toa and Safi running down there to quickly pick up the griffin body and to get ready to move it as quickly as possible. And you see, you still have your griffin and Canadian people tied up and knocked out.
Well, I
Well,
wonder,
the basic idea for Val's group says, like, she looks at Blue. You grab the dog. I'll grab the bird.
I could probably technically grab both. But
Shut up! Grab the dog.
grab the dog.
Actually,
Not this one either, shithead.
Wait, why do you want to carry the heavier one?
Because I took them both out. I can choose. Get going.
Okay, have fun picking up the griffin
What?
that weighs a ton.
Wait, no offense, when did the dude who is the meathead is basically the...
Yeah, where is the dude with the meathead gonna start complaining? Fuck off.
Like, this is a strength problem. That thing's heavier. I'm better at picking it. That's thought process right now.
And I'm better at kicking your ass, apparently. Anyways.
No.
Pope, you see your...
Anyway, 6 out of 8. Val can haul the bird without a problem.
Yeah.
I want to take my strength to pick up the Canadian.
Go for it. Pope, you just saw...
Drops him off.
You just saw Val and the griffin complaining about the birds and the dogs for a little while and then picking them up.
Can't aim either because he picked up a pile of rocks instead of himself.
I'm lagging.
Wait, hold it.
You are. I can't help.
Okay, hold it.
I'm gonna make fun of you any way I can. So
hold it. Before we get too far, we still have to get you a roll, Crim.
That's why I was asking.
With his average.
Take my strength. So
Yeah.
Taking 5.
Yeah, average strength. Okay.
Yeah, taking the 5, that sounds like a success to me.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's 5 out of 10. So.
Well, I've been gauging everybody at a 6 out of 10 for the griffins because they are a larger species.
Oh.
But he's big. It's a Canadian. It is a Canadian. Okay, you know what? It is a Canadian, and I did not specify if it was a larger breed. So.
No, you better tell me he's about Val's size, if anything.
Well, let's see here. Odds it is large. Even it is not. Even it is not. Okay, you're fine.
Okay, so I just saw all of them.
Actually, no. You know what?
So
my average is 6. Because remember, I've got 6 strength.
why are you moving me that way?
True, it is average. Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong person. My apologies. I'm looking straight above. I couldn't tell who I was grabbing.
Yeah, I was.
So 5 out of
of
12.
this square, so I was just gonna do a quick shift to this.
No, he
corner
didn't realize his average was 6. So.
and take a peek on those 3 that I know are standing over there. See if they're reacting yet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dexterity.
I guess Rusty would also probably poke.
Okay, Pope, go ahead and move your position and then roll roll your we're gonna go roll with dexterity to see if you're able to sneak a peek without getting caught.
Dex.
Rusty's moving right now, Jordan. She's gonna move to this area right here and poke her head over the wall.
Okay, you know the drill, dexterity.
Okay,
well, get ready to roll her dex then.
she's got stealth naturally, so I don't have to worry.
Okay,
about
roll
that.
her stealth then.
Give me a second. I gotta pull up the fucking sheet again.
No problem.
I can't forget it.
Not a problem.
God dang it, that's right. Rusty's sheet is really named really weird. It's actually not named Rusty. It's named something in German.
Yes, it's copy of sheet.
Is that what it says in German?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Schadenfreude.
Let me look at the one that called in because he never changed the name. It's copy of Roan character sheet.
Oh my god.
Okay. So now we learned something in German.
Yeah, that's copy.
Oh no.
So my dex is 3, so roll 6 dice.
I never knew.
Deep breaths, everyone. Deep
I
breaths.
never knew.
And I'm going for evens.
Oh my god.
4.
All right, you managed to hide behind the boxes and conceal yourself quite nicely as you lean over to take a look at the Griffin group that somehow has still managed to not notice a single damn thing.
They are really staring at that rock.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Tell
you hear
everyone.
You hear them talking. You hear them talking a little bit to one another. Something about the all-around football champions and apparently bird ball. And who's got the better bird rump?
Football!
I don't know. There's something weird going on.
Out of my basement, Dennis.
Anyway, Rustical.
All right, let me roll 8.
Maybe something about only one fatality has happened this season so far, and they're disappointed.
One fatality.
What sport
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you talking about?
Retard sports, but hey, let's go.
Where were?
Hey,
I'm
oh,
waiting for
okay.
Rusty.
Hey, not all sports are
Yeah,
retards.
no.
I'm waiting for Rusty. Don't worry.
We're all ready for the Rusties. All right, I was gonna go with. Fuck.
We're gonna go with.
I got a 4 out of 8, so it's actually a splitsies.
Yeah, it's a split.
I'm gonna pop 2 of Rusty's style points just to add one.
That's a
To
stealth
add 1
roll,
success.
not just
Yeah,
a
no,
dex.
yeah, it's a stealth roll, but I'm gonna pop 2 of Rusty's style points just to make sure it's a proper success, even
So
if barely.
make it a 5.
Yeah, to make it a 5.
Okay.
So now she's got 12 left. Wait. Why does she have so low? Oh, right, because a lot of times Rusty, when freaking.
Yeah, I wasn't gaining style points for a while.
Yeah, I wasn't getting sign-up points because Rusty wasn't a NPC at the time, full blown. So that's why she has so few compared. May give her some of mine later, depending if I break over 40 again.
Experience or
No,
Styles.
style points.
oh,
Well, heck,
Oh, you can give
I
the style
cracked 40
points
of
to
my
me.
style points to help fix silence sheet.
Yeah.
Because I had way too many that I wasn't using.
I can probably do it right now. I'll just give take 5 from my sheet and give it to Rusty. So
So
2,
that's
38.
a
and
5
probably-
on a sneak roll to get over there and peek her head up. Just to keep an eye on these 3.
Wait, doesn't
Also
Rusty
to hear what's being said because Rusty has better ears.
Wait, doesn't Rusty Cold have fucking that fucking shit?
She got stealth and she's got better ears, so she might be able to make
No,
a
no,
better
stop.
You need to
conversation.
roll a perception check on that.
Do we? Oh yeah, probably do. So I
'Cause-
guess it's both for stealth and for. Boss, where are you at? You've been awfully
What?
quiet for the last little bit.
Sorry, I was doing a bit of checkup rolls. What's going on?
Actually, do I need to roll a perception as well?
No. The perception is quite clear. They're not exactly hiding or in any kind of specific place where you can't see them.
Okay, so I guess the idea is for Rusty to try to listen in a little bit. Okay.
Essentially, it's just to see if Rusty can get close enough without them noticing Rusty.
Alright.
What did Rusty roll in the stealth? I do apologize. I thought I heard
I
and
got
then I
4, then I popped 2 of her points to make it 5 out of 8.
Yep, Rusty definitely was able to sneak in and sneak up behind them to listen in without any problems.
Basically, she's propping over the fucked up wall.
Eh.
This little.
Eh.
So is anything being said, or is it just mostly about the butt ball?
Okay, apparently they're talking about sports. They're talking about girls. They're talking about who banged who last night. Apparently one of them unfortunately banged the other. It was not a good experience.
She's like, what? Right.
These are apparently very lonely griffins and unfortunately very frustrated too.
And suddenly hear from the side, Trouser, yes. Trouser snake, yes. Right.
But at the moment
I don't know why. Sorry.
It's basically those just general bullshittery. So they are.
So basically, she's like, okay. He's like, okay, this has nothing. Like basically, her head. I don't get it. Just slips down the wall.
Yeah.
Just slides down the wall back out of sight.
All right.
Also, before everything ends and it switches to the other people, I say that I saw something in that bush in front of those griffins, so we don't try and kill them or knock them out before, unless we can deal with that, or alert everyone to that, because
Well, it's already kind of the point. Like, you saw something in the bush, and we just and Rusty would have made a comment about things in the bush, or she would when we get back to it, anyways. Once we group back up.
I specifically am pointing out specifically pointing out that bush as having something large in it because I couldn't tell if it was a griffin or not.
Hey, Rusty's probably just gonna pop up and say, "Here's a bird."
She was over here.
She spotted the first bird that was in here.
Yes, I'm talking about over here where she can't see.
She's not dumb. If they're hiding in the bush in one place, they're probably hiding in the bushes in another place.
She can't pop up and go for sure, saying that there's a Canadian there. We don't know if it's another griffin or it's a Canadian. I know from the map that it's a griffin, but still.
Why are you arguing about this when she's just saying, yeah, there's probably something else in the bush because she saw something in the other place? There's no argument to be had. Such stupid people. Anyways.
Right. So, moving on.
I think our group basically regroups to figure out what the hell to do next, and then it's back to the group dealing with the corpse.
All right. So, actually, at the moment,
get the corpse out of the way happens for you to rejoin the two of us.
Exactly. You guys are still there right now due to.
Yeah, no, because that's our moves and whatnot.
So yeah, so Rustical.
Yeah, this map has these objects have some weird collision. Houston, you have several issues.
Yeah. Well, Rustical. Sorry, I'm trying to get her behind the wall,
Second,
but
I sent you an idea that you can play around with.
Of course you did.
All
right.
Later.
Okay, so Silver, you, Toa, and Medi is now your turn. Medi, Toa, you are both holding a body.
Yeah, I'm still where I am. I'm just thinking maybe I should buy a guitar or something. At least it'll give me something to do other than going to the shooting range.
Okay, so Silver is now daydreaming about buying a guitar.
I think between the two of you, your slower thing is 8 move, right?
Yep, it would have to be the slower, especially since they're lifting a heavy weight.
So it gets you, I think, just around behind the tree.
About where
Actually, right towards the tree, it would be maybe 5 or 6.
Out there.
You're starting from where the bird's body is resting, not from where you're at specifically.
It'd be about 7 to 8 squares, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll be right at the bush. We'll be right at the bush.
Yep.
Either way.
All right.
I dumped the other body.
Okay, you guys pick up and dump the other body. While on the way, you actually meet Val and Blue, who are dumping off the tied up group, and they're complaining about who can lift heavier.
I think you more get behind this tree, not about
that. I was just getting him over there in general, just because I couldn't get a good angle at the moment to put it in the right place that they would.
All right.
Yeah, I believe there wasn't any reason other than I just
throwing them around.
Yeah, essentially. But yeah, you see Val and Blue complaining about who can lift a heavier one and why Blue should do all the weightlifting and all that stuff. For some reason.
And Val subsequently ignoring him. Anyways.
All right, so you guys get.
I may fail at times, but I can keep going longer.
And
that sounded
wrong. That sounded wrong too. Okay, but you use your movement and action to move the body over and hide it up against the tree, so it cannot be seen easily. You're running out of room in the tree though because you got a lot of bodies over there.
Well, these two are more or less against the wall or almost in the tree line, so they're not a part of that group thing.
You still got bodies. All right.
They're on the floor. They hit it.
Being somewhat creative, I decided to make a scene of make it look like they're sleeping.
Ah, that would be a great idea.
All right. All right. You spend an action to put them around the tree in a sleeping position. Hopefully, none of them notice arrow in one. Well, no, they didn't get arrowed, did they?
One got arrowed. The rest of them got fucking craned. Fucking ground.
Yeah. Hopefully, one of them. Hopefully, they don't notice the arrow sticking out of one of their bodies.
Or the bullet holes through 2 of theirs.
Can I Can I just take the arrow out of that body by
Well-
any chance and keep it?
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
It
Oh,
is
let me
in there.
just
It
check.
is in there rather deep.
Oh no. Like, where is it technically?
The head,
It's just more the neck area.
head
No.
neck, something like that nature.
I thought it was the back.
No,
Besides,
that was the other one that was squawking and trying to run away.
Squawk?
Yeah, that's the one that lost all its dignity before getting a fucking dog chucked in its face.
Hey, Toe, by the nah, the one with the arrow should be like oh shit, like somewhere like where my hand is. The one that you guys just picked up is the second one that got brain blaming. So there's nothing more unless you want to pick up brain matter.
In all honesty, it is going to be very difficult to make them look like they're sleeping.
Evens, and it is 4 out of 6.
Yep, you pull out the arrow.
I'm going to keep this as a trophy. Yay.
Unless you need to shoot it again.
Yeah.
Unless I need to shoot it again. Which, if I don't shoot it right, he'll probably get AIDS from it. He probably get, or herpes.
That's a dark twist.
That's a
Yeah,
very
no,
dark
no.
twist.
No,
Keep,
instead of herpes, it would be herpes. Because bed herpes.
Let's.
Oh, shut
Yeah.
up.
Moving on.
It'll be a
Yes,
herpes.
agreed.
Moving on. Josh, take the wheel.
Moving on.
Yeah,
We're
so
going
now-
to move on right on.
So now medic has a toxic arrow.
Yeah, toxic arrow.
Alright,
Well,
so,
we don't know if the bird
Okay,
has
so at the
I smoke
moment,
another cigarette. That's what I do. Up
I
until
was gonna say, he is doing nothing but watching that door for the moment, so they used to.
Val, Blue, Pulpe, it is now your turns.
We say hi, we say bye, we regroup.
Okay, you spend your movement to go ahead and regroup over there. Pulpe, you group up next to Pulpe, who's hiding behind some crates. Unless
Hey, Pulpe, what's
Blue does something else.
I don't have anything to do. I've informed them of the enemy in the bush.
And then in the bush. And then Rusty will pipe in. You know, she saw one in the one earlier that went chasing after Toe, so they're probably hiding around.
so shoot at the bushes.
Don't shoot the bushes. Be wary of the bush.
Yeah.
Okay, so be wary of the bush. What about our friends
So-
on the other side of the wall?
Wait, so far all of them have stayed still.
Not for lack of trying on Josh's part.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you're hearing him roll to get them to start moving around and doing things.
They're starting to move around to do things.
I'm just saying, it's just those three.
The patrol just turned around while we weren't looking.
Well, as you guys grouped up over to the crates, the patrol has turned around to begin walking to another direction.
Did they just turn around, or they also take their move action?
They just turned around for the moment, and they haven't started moving yet.
Let's see. Probably have Rusty because she's the stealthy one. Poke her head back out to sea real quick, maybe.
Okay.
She's the best one to have. She's the best one to have poke around because she's got stealth.
All right, roll the stealth then.
She's also tiny.
Roll the tiny stealth.
Roll tiny stealth. roll tiny bat stealth. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Houston, can we do math? No, we can't. I have 6 out of 5. God damn it, Cody. 6 out of 8. God damn it.
6 out of 5.
The laws of physics were apparently broken somehow. We're not sure.
The law of the fucking dice roller were broken today. It's 6 out of 8.
Alright.
Fuck me, Ron.
Okay,
Alright.
she's able to go and sneak a peek and is able to warn you that they have turned around and are about to start walking towards the other direction.
Okay, then we should probably. I don't know. Do we let them pass or do we try to take them out? Group decision.
Take them out.
Of course. Obey.
Cool.
Is Pulpe getting... Oh, there you
No, that brother's home, so I can yell at him to do that.
are. Alright.
So, Yes.
And Miss Medic, we probably couldn't
Well,
see
no
it
matter
as well,
what's
but we can
happening,
zoom
I
out.
used a water gun, so I need to.
Recharge your magic.
Yes, I need to recharge that, so I need to.
Then we base it off him. If he gets that spell ready, then we might do it. If we don't, if they don't, we kind of let them pass. Right?
I mean,
I would suggest
I do have
letting
my
them
ability.
pass either way and trying to sneak up
You're
behind
not with
them and
us, though,
killing them.
Medi.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing, Medi. You're not with us, so let us operate as our own weird, disassociative group.
Alright.
Also, just to make a very strong emphasis here, Medi Toa, you have no idea they have turned around.
Oh no. That's bad.
Okay, so I need all of my dice for this. Got it.
You need all your dice.
Roll
yes.
all the dice.
Also,
And
remember,
I
I'm
just
good
need,
at grabbing.
what, 7 for this recharge? Yes, I just need 7.
Doesn't matter how good you are, only one of them needs to fire off a gun to alert the whole base that something's up.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8.
The reason why I can shoot people is because my gun is suppressed.
9.
There's not.
There's probably isn't, just for the fact that if they start shooting, they want the whole base to hear it.
So yeah, I regain water gun in my stored spells.
I have a
All right,
specific
cool. So
ability.
let's re-say this again. Shush.
Can't
Say
you
the
roll it?
simple thing. Depending on how they move around, we'll see about trying to pick them off. If not, we're going to sneak around that building like you did earlier, without the rest of us. By the way,
I
you
didn't
said
tell
you
you
saw
about
something.
that.
You said you saw something in the bush. You had to go around the
Yes.
building.
No, you don't necessarily have to go around the building. I could have moved up. I didn't tell you I went around the barn.
You
I
went
told you it was
around
down
the.
the bush.
How would you see
Rusty
the
would have
fucking
seen
bush?
you. Rusty would have fucking seen you and warned you at the bird. From their fucking air view. Let's not argue this, for fuck's sake. God, why are you being so argumentative today? Whatever. Shut up.
Because you're metagaming.
Not mad again.
It's the building we stuck in behind, and you didn't join us. Which way you gonna go? You're not gonna walk across the fucking group. I'm not mitigating. It's fucking logic. You certainly were there to help with the Canadian, the other bird.
And
I
dude,
remember a specific person saying, "Don't move ever. We're sneaking," because you assume that I can only punch things.
Because I didn't know what the hell we were dealing with.
and
Erring
plus,
on the side of caution, my friend. Because I don't want my friends to die, including you. But I'm starting to have second thoughts.
no, let him be the bullet sponge.
I'm thinking
Dude,
about
Oh, it's the one.
The reason why I can take them out easily
Alright.
is because I'm pretty
Calm
sure I
down,
can.
let's move
Okay.
along.
So, shut up, bird. So, we either let them pass and we sneak around the building on the other way that we came in on, or we try to maybe take them out. I say it might be impossible. Popek, how well can you aim a water gun? Can you knock a gun out of a hand?
Fuck.
We'll put that on a questionable. So,
I don't know how to even consider that as a thing. Let me.
Hey, anyway, guys, given how fucking how these guys act, I bet Blue could just walk by if he didn't have his goddamn mask on. Just take one of the dude's weapons and be fine.
you probably could, but right now you're not here to give that suggestion.
Because I think
Also, he's
with
wingless, and they would know.
No,
Not really.
he
I
couldn't.
don't know. They were having a staring contest with the rocks.
The fucking rock.
Volpe's answer is going to be, I don't think so, because of how large the blast is. Because it's not a small controlled.
Then we sneak around. We let.
a large. It is a fire hose.
Okay, then. So we.
And that's
All right.
what
Then
he
I
did.
say we move the opposite direction. Go back how we came in. Rusty, you remember how we came in? You know, Rusty, yada yada. Because I'm not going to talk to myself here in person. Because I'm not that crazy. We're not having Iron Brute situation again. Have Rusty basically go back to the other group because we would have seen them skidding around and warn him there's another patrol coming. So we'll start going this way. I know we already used our movement, but I'm just kind of just doing this as a situational thing. We start going this way. Rusty starts heading back over to warn them.
Hey,
And
wait,
that'll end our turn.
hey, wait, Caleb, what does tree have to do with anything?
Huh?
What does tree have to do with anything?
It's in your way.
No.
Yeah.
Groot.
I am Groot.
Okay, no, the Iron Groot was a reference to way back when we did one of the comic readings for the Nightmare-ity thing, and I was playing both Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash.
Oh god, I remember that.
There he goes. And like I was doing like I don't know what kind of voice I was doing for Pinkie Pie. My next words were for Rainbow Dash was "I am Groot," and everybody died.
I am Groot.
I am Groot, and everybody died. I read no lines. Every time a speech bubble popped up, I am Groot.
I remember now.
Hilarious.
I am Groot means more than just I am Groot.
Yeah, that's why I said.
That was also like the next one after that. My next one was well, I'm not a shadow of a down. I'm more of a system. I'm not a system of a down. I'm more of a shadow of a downs. Because I was doing a foppish gay voice for one of the shadows. That's not the vampire.
Nah, but yeah, I know, I understand. That's why I said what does tree have to do with anything?
Oh yeah, no, it's like I said, just reference to back when we used to do comic readings. Anyways,
And
take the wheel, Josh.
Is there a wheel to take?
At
Okay.
this point, it's on your head.
Okay. Well, you got Rustical standing out in the middle of nowhere, by the way.
Well, no, she's slinking. She's stinking. No, she's going low, or she's flying. Either way.
All right. Okay, so back to Silver.
Not gonna like catapult her 50 feet in the air just to try to lock her in place.
Silver, Toa, Sapphire. It's your go. Please keep in mind you have no idea those griffins are there.
And
you
Rusty has.
Well, they have an idea that
one
the
turn
Griffins are
left.
there because they would have seen them from across the way, but they don't know that they've turned around.
Exactly, essentially.
Also, Rusty has one turn before silliness can ensue, so I've got to roll next time. Yeah, exactly. So, the little bat might waylay herself
After
in
we
halfway
finish-
through.
Finished from posing the at least 2 headshot griffins to each other like they're sleeping on each other. I tend to Sapphire and go, we should probably over just in case something. I don't know if you can snipe anything he misses.
Yeah, that would be better, but
I took 2 of 1 fucking bullet out.
I'm more disturbed about the robot that has a fascination with using bodies as mannequins.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and so I would have thought you would have been more creative with making it more hilarious.
one's picking their nose, one's like.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait. Enough sidebar. Do what you gotta do, folks. Come on, let's keep it going here, because Houston,
Yeah.
we're fucking off-road and hardcore.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, Safi and I basically agree, and we head back to here, and she can fly up while I go back to my position of standing guard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
You got the wrong character there, buddy.
you got the wrong cactus.
No, he's going up there. He's fallen in love with Silver now. He's gonna be Silver's bodyguard.
Pushes him off. Uses magic hand to push him down the ladder.
Here.
Let me handle it, buddy.
Can
It's kind of like, no, remember, Toa, you're slightly lagging, so like you're trying to make small movements. The game is going like, ah. For better reference, ah.
Can I
you
see
just
with my
throw someone off the-
binoculars since
No, no, I didn't throw him. I could have, but I didn't.
So, seeing where you're going to be looking with the binoculars.
probably where.
She's probably seeing from around this range because that's about where that thing can see.
Well,
She
yeah,
basically.
but you gotta remember, I do have that one eye that can see farther.
Well, yeah, but you can't see through a tree.
Dang
So
it.
Sorry, it's not that kind of an eye.
Basically, you've got like 20, 45, I don't know, maybe 20 degrees of vision, 24 degrees. I don't know math. I can't do math.
You don't know the eye chart.
Basically, you know, she can see around this range from here to here, more or less.
Yeah, with the trees in the way, if I just chop them down real quick, I can.
Oh yeah, it's a real quick thing to do. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, your eye is not a zooming, it's just a...
Yeah, here's a motion
It's-
detector.
Yeah, so you can see when things change. Not that you can
Of
see at
course, you can
distance.
always add like.
Later on, moving on.
Yeah, later on.
Everybody's moved back. That group is regrouped back into their sniping position again. And now what?
Oh, they grouped back into the sniping position. So Val, okay, actually, yeah, you were. Actually, no, wait, something went wrong there.
Yeah, who's first? Is it the
Well,
oh no, we got things spun around. Well, no. We
No.
started moving to end our turn. We started making movements to make moving around to end our turn, but obviously, you know, we moved to regroup. But we didn't.
Yeah,
do
you were
anything
moving to
after.
regroup. You started to hide behind boxes and stuff. So okay.
Well, no, we're more or less like right around here with the boxes is how it is. But I just kind of
Okay.
moved everybody, everybody moving position to start moving.
Speaking
I
of
hate
which,
these rocks.
it is
I
yours.
really hate these rocks. I can't stand anybody on them. Everybody turns into a drunk. They cause weird collisions. They look good, but they're not practical.
I'm wondering what the fuck's going on in here.
It's called my stage building is great, but it has a few issues.
You.
Hey, given the fact that all this is more or less free with the game.
Yeah, more or less. Like I said, like a lot of my stuff is pulled together from a lot of different builder mods. Anyways, Josh.
Okay, Squeaker. Okay, Squeaky ones. It is your turn. The Griffins haven't started to walk your way yet.
All right, so we're gonna what's our group movement now at the moment? Because we don't have.
I have a move of 4.
So is our movement 4, or is it something else? Or is it a little higher?
If you're going by, actually, wait. Hold on. I need to roll a ride.
You're gonna jump on fucking Blue, aren't you?
Yes.
Please.
Let's ride,
Well, I'm
Well,
sorry.
it's the only way to increase my distance right now. So, I'm rolling my 4 for ride. Evens. 2 of 4.
That's fast by my book.
That's a success.
A hilarious success.
What
You're like, basically, I'm just imagining, like, hey, Blue. He's like, what? Okay, let's go. He doesn't even ask. He just hops off. Okay, let's go. Like, okay.
We need a comic of that.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get to
So
work on it after
my
I do the
move should be 7. Fuck, Krim, what's your move again?
9.
Okay, so we're moving by 7 because I'm the slowest because I've got the flat jacket. So, wait, slow down. Anyways,
And what's Rusty's move?
Rusty's going the opposite direction. She's actually not moving part of the
Yes, but to move her.
She should be able to clear. But let me pull up her sheet. 6. But she can fly. She can fly though.
Fly, which makes it 9.
Should?
Yeah.
Right? Because
okay, so
flying is
1,
at half,
2, 3,
right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she should be able to pop down right here and kind of wave the Toa, because Toa should be observant enough to notice a bat pony trying to wave at him.
Okay.
Unless he's totally oblivious and just. Unless he's totally oblivious.
Basically, she'll drop right here and go and just go. There it goes. I can whistle sometimes.
Hold on.
Yeah, basically because of my hearing upgrade, I should be able to hear easily.
You should be able to hear the whistle being aimed directly at you. I'm not gonna argue that one.
Especially at that short distance.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get attention of my uncle because he just took off his pants. He's in his boxers. He's in Spider-Man boxers, and I want to go Spider-Man.
no.
Spider-Man.
No.
Okay, so
things we
7
didn't need to know.
So 7 move in that direction. Where
And the
does
chat
that
is
put
like going
us?
nuts.
Okay, so we're gonna go in this
1,
direction.
2,
Okay, let me
3,
think.
4, 5, 6, just around the corner in the back.
It should put us just around the corner, so we're just kind of going like, fuck off.
Batman.
Well, you'd be just around the corner, and
And
actually, Blue has a
you
bit
guys
more move, so Blue can get in front of you as we.
basically will be like this.
Yeah.
And Val would be mostly behind the corner, mostly behind the wall like this.
Yep.
That's certainly out of view of these nitwits.
Hi ho, healer away.
Although,
Also now slipping back over to Rusty, basically, guys are coming over. Keep an eye out. Bye. Hops back into a tree and hides. Or she should be fine to actually sneak around from there, so she'll probably just stay there for the moment.
Yeah.
That's her movement.
I mean, she can go up to the where we are, so she can be
Oh
more
no, but
safer.
she's gonna be probably zipping back over to try to join us. So we told her where she's
well,
gonna be.
she's
But
now.
first, we must roll to see if I still have control of her.
Oh no.
Here comes the gauge. Let's see if I win or lose. And Josh is over there just maniacally going.
Not really.
Now on a wheel of fortune.
Oh yeah, it's a 4.
Yeah, see, this is why I wasn't cackling or anything, because I knew this was going to happen.
Oh god.
You've rolled 4 for the last 4
It's
times.
always 4. It's never anything but 4. What is
Always.
See,
It's
always 4? Every time. It's even 4 for to get the rolls for how much focus she'll have. Fuck!
Favorite?
hold on.
Her
One,
favorite number
give me
is
1
4.
second here.
Oh.
Oh.
My only comment is the reason Pope had to write on Blue's back was because the tank method couldn't work.
Tank method.
You're the turret, I'm the base, I have shields, you can shoot.
You're not a stable ride.
That was great. Oh, okay.
He's nothing like
Quick
a truck, is he?
rundown for anybody who. Oh boy.
What did we do? What did we do?
He ran!
Roll it! Roll it! Roll it! I dare you!
Did he actually bring you a D6?
What?
Yes, he actually brought me an actual die.
Here comes the 4.
See, it's not infallible. Okay, I actually rolled a dice and got a 2 that time. This time I got a 4. Oh man.
I'm broken.
Okay.
So
Welcome to the Roan RPG. We are the funniest.
Yes.
We are the funniest RPG group you're ever going to meet.
We are
So
these
yes, to
crazy
those
RPG
wondering, the
royalties.
comment of he's not a steady ride. He's only one body size larger than Polpe. Blue is
Okay.
2 body sizes larger, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm body size.
Yeah.
1.
He's got 1,
Okay.
you have -1.
Alright.
So technically he's 2.
Exactly.
No,
Oh.
0 is the regular. 0 is the size that.
For
No,
anybody
0
wondering what that whole
regular
deal's about,
ponies
for
are.
anybody, also side note for anybody who hasn't been watching or has forgotten, the Rusty Gauge is the gimmick that we came to deal with Rusty's weird compulsions that the character used to have when the player was here.
Yeah.
So the Rusty Gauge was a way to try to bring that back into play, because we're all too logical to do otherwise.
So
But
yeah,
our DM isn't.
okay, so Rusty is going to be assumed direct control of the DM. She's actually the one in charge of this whole thing. She's the evil person. Now she's turned on you.
Shoots Rusty.
Pretty
Problem
much.
solved.
Okay. Actually, would be problem solved. Anyway.
That is not a problem solved for the simple fact Rusty is one of the elements of our little group.
Yeah, because you get to see me fail roll by 4s every time.
My cheeks are hurting from the laughing.
Do you want me to keep rolling the actual dice?
No.
You left it.
I left it just because
Just that assault.
I just
Yeah,
thought it'd be
okay. First, like you said, he literally came into my room, slapped the dice down. I rolled it. He got a regular roll. Got a 2. He started walking away. I rolled again. I got a 4.
Why did I just look on the TV? My uncle Scott paused on the Teenage Boy Museum.
Oh, that sounds weird.
From-
Okay.
Hold
Anyways,
on.
it's SpongeBob. It sounds weird. I don't care.
Okay, that's interesting. They're moving.
Oh God.
Silver has shot at that door.
He does have aim at that door. However, this is also your indication that the patrols have finally started to move. You asked for it, and it has begun.
Oh dear.
Yep, and that is not our problem anymore. Well, for now, anyways.
So the patrols are now going this way. Silver, your hunch was correct. You see, the patrols are starting to come out. So, Sapphire, you also see this as well, though not as eagle-eyed as Silver.
Rusty wouldn't see it, but Rusty doesn't care because Rusty's going to start sneaking anyways.
Let's see if I can work. Let's see if I can work miracles.
I don't think you have a good aim to shoot two right now.
No,
which
they
ones are
are
you
not
shooting
lined
at?
up. Yeah, no, there's no way you're doming 2 in a row again.
No.
Not from that angle.
Unless one of them goes like right in front in that corner and one goes like right behind him.
In all honesty,
I was planning on hitting this one.
Okay, he's a.
No.
If you were gonna try and clip this one's butt,
You're gonna...
that one turned out the door. Try and clip a button ahead.
I don't think they're moved enough for that shot to actually work out. Mostly because
it would hit the boxes.
I think it would clip the boxes and fuck up the shot.
Well, just for the sake of artistic license, I will let him take it if he does so decide. However, it is going to be at a huge difficulty curve.
Yep, with the actual dice that you're supposed to be rolling.
Well, you'd have the normal -6 headshot along if you're aiming for a headshot.
Probably would be, knowing him.
And a -2 for timing because you are literally shooting it as he's going across the corner for one split moment.
Hold on.
I'm immediately reminded of Enemy of the Gates where they shot the Ron Perlman's character when they were jumping across the fucking gap.
Yep.
I'm not thinking of Enemy. I'm also thinking of that movie. Wait, no, was it Enemy of the Gates or was it?
It was Enemy of the Gates. And Ron Perlman's character was like they were jumping across a gap, and the guy they were trying to out snipe or trying to take down shot Ron Perlman's character headshot while they're jumping across. Quite hilariously, how they kind of showed that.
I'm making a call shot and crack, and I'm using crack shot to say fuck you to that +6.
So what are you trying to shoot? What is your call?
The call shot is the dome. I'm going to go for fucking. I'm going for his head.
He's going for the bird at the very, very back.
Yeah.
All right. He called it. I gave him the stipulations. He is free to roll.
So 6 plus.
Basically an 8 difficulty.
Well, he's using crack shot to help. I think he said he was going to use crack shot to remove that or whatever it is that crack shot.
Yeah, and I rolled like 12, so
19 dice.
What does crack shot do?
It adds +2.
Fair enough. Okay, so that would remove the -2 difficulty curve and just give you the -6 headshot.
So 19 dice, right?
Yep, because you got the +6 for using the rifle and the +2 for the called shot because of that. Yeah, what you just said.
Because of crack?
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of 19.
Well, in that case, we'll keep the -8 then instead of the -6 if he's adding the crack in.
So I have to do above 8, right?
What
Yep.
kind of crack?
Apparently, it's Pee-wee crack. This is crack.
Oh gosh.
Crack. This is
And
crazy.
And while he's doing that, my action would be
I get
both my shields. My action would be get out binoculars and just peer out further so I can see farther.
10 out of 19 odds.
He did it.
Circuit.
He did it. Okay, you take the shot. You manage to peg the head of a peon in the back, and he goes down. Of course, now the big question remains.
Did they notice?
Other two notice.
They wouldn't hear the gunshot, but, you know.
They might hear the ping or the body flop.
I was going to say, yeah. Or the...
Yeah. Second, even when we fix his dice, he still is doing the shots that you're like, damn it.
Yes, but now it's at least 5 less.
Yep. Also, he came close to failing that one, too, so...
True.
We'll see if
It's
the
no,
other
it's
two
no
are
super rolls anymore.
Let's see if the other two are oblivious.
Yeah, no, we're about to find out.
My action was, since I have both shields on me already, I put binoculars to my visor and see what I can see.
Why don't you just say optics?
And they're not wearing a helmet.
That's why, yeah, basically they would have to hear either the body hitting the ground or the ricochet of the shot into the wall, if it did
And
that.
isn't
Anyway.
it-
Well, when they go off the boxes and alert the second one, at least...
If he messed up the shot, he probably would have.
Oh no, the mess up shot, it would have definitely got some notice. But, in this case, because I apparently can't roll with dingleberries, they didn't notice.
So they are just oblivious to the back one and just... What about the other ones across from them? Didn't they...
They're
Well,
not.
they're not looking that direction. They actually wouldn't be able to see that bird from where they are currently.
Yep.
Like once they line up right about here-ish, and they look to the left, they might be able to see the body if they look hard enough. But yeah, no. Where they
Yeah.
are, they can't see the corpse.
Hmm.
They can't see the fresh corpse.
Also, second, you are painting opponents as dense and unable to see anything beyond staring at a rock.
No,
Well,
I'm
these are
painting
the
you guys as
peons.
unbelievably, stupidly lucky.
Should I change my outfit to a suit with a red tie now?
Might as well at this rate.
Hey, he's the spy. He's the spy.
He's not the spy, he's Hitman.
He's Hitman.
Yeah, he's
Agent
he's
47.
Hitman.
So, Toa, Safi, he took the shot. Do you guys do anything?
I have a feeling like I should take out the second one, but I'm kind of afraid to with my sniper rifle this time because I don't have no bow skills.
Yep.
That's all.
Also, you don't have any suppressors, so I think that thing's over with.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. It's like I don't have any suppressors. Can I just borrow his suppressor real quick?
Nope.
No, that would
Not
be,
really.
That would be your action. That would be your entire move right there.
Aw, that's sad.
Because that would be you'd be taking it off his rifle then putting it on yours. That would be 2 actions, I believe. Because that requires
Okay,
maintenance.
Okay, I'm trying to think what I should do because
This just act as a spotter for him then if you can't do anything else.
I want to try my bow again, but I'm afraid to. I'm so afraid like it's gonna hit the boxes and just oh fuck this. You know? At least I made a good roll once. Okay, I'm gonna try my bow. I'm gonna try my bow and hit the second one.
All right.
But okay, I have no skill in archery, so that'll be I think just 6 dice, wouldn't it? I'm gonna see.
Archery would be based off of strength, yes.
Yep, it would be 6.
Okay.
And you have no skill
Okay,
in archery
but
whatsoever. Actually,
can I
how
do
far can the...
accuracy? Can I-
That's a good question. How far can the bow reach? Because that's a fair distance.
Which
Second,
bow are
check
you
the book.
using?
Yeah, check the book. If it does work for
Are you
arrows,
using
I will
the
do that.
composite longbow? Because that's a...
I think it was a
Yeah.
composite, 150. Yeah, I think it should make. Barely, though.
Yeah, it shouldn't. Barely. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to hit the first one because the second one will alert them. If the first one stays oblivious to them,
Okay.
like the first and second one, then we're scot free.
All right, let me put this to you quite bluntly here. This is a cult shot to a head with no archery skills with a composite bow.
And
The-
I want to see about accuracy, the one that I have that adds 2 dice to it.
What accuracy?
Would that just be for rifles
Accuracy goes +2 to called shots.
Oh.
yes?
If she has accuracy, then she would, yeah, it would give a +2, which would help curb a little bit.
Okay, so I just add 2 dice there. So
Okay, so
So
let me put this to you quite straight. It's a called shot, so it's a -6. It's with a weapon you have no skill in, so it's -2. It's not a corner shot like Silent just took, so you don't have that edge on it. However, you will have to roll with a basic -8 difficulty on your strength alone.
fuck me, fuck me.
means
I want to do it
that-
so badly, but I know I will
that's the
fail
6
so
for the
hard.
strength plus the 2 for the accuracy. You'd
That's
have to get
literally-
all of them.
You'd have to get it perfect. I am not kidding. Absolutely perfect.
Can I use my style points and get perfect?
You have to burn probably all of them.
Style points, yes,
You
perfect,
burn some
depending.
Style points to get more dice before the roll.
And you can also use them to add on to your roll afterwards.
But you're.
But you will blow through a hell of a lot of them. Well, might blow through a hell of a lot of them. You might actually roll really damn well, but who knows.
Fuck, I want to make a distraction too, but that won't be a distraction. That would be a hindrance to the team. Okay, let me see what else I can do before I do that. Like, what are my options here? Just do nothing?
That is an option.
That is an option, one that would probably be appreciated in the current situation.
Okay. If I can set
Nobody's
fire-
holding a, well, ironic choice of words, nobody's holding a gun to your head.
And well, Silent is just like, do it. Do it!
I can kind of see Silent doing that.
Accuracy
You're gonna miss.
wrong
You're gonna miss. You're gonna miss,
Yeah,
police girl.
I'm gonna miss so hard if I do that one.
So I read accuracy wrong. It's just when making a called shot, your pony does so at a reduced penalty. She's able to ignore up to -2 of the called shot penalty. It's not an
Same
additional
difference.
dice.
So yeah, it would be a -6, but not to the called shot penalty. Well, partly called shot penalty, partly the fact that she has no idea how to use a bow.
Yeah,
so
that's the bad part. I don't know how to use a bow. I need to get archery next time.
yeah.
Is
So
archery even an actual skill?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
yes, it
Yeah.
is actually, and that helps with bows a lot.
I thought it'd be another dagger situation.
No, freaking no.
it is. We just haven't toyed with it much. So yes, it would be use all 6 dice. You have to get them all perfect, or use style points to bump it up.
How many style points would that blow through, though?
To make it
Depends
perfect,
on
12.
how many you fail, but you can add some.
Bless you.
Add a couple dice before the roll, see you should get more potential successes, and then burn through others to get the
Perfect roll.
successes.
I feel like if he notices, I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna be
yeah.
so screwed, and
Yep.
it just
Yep, you'll be screwed.
I will.
You will have screwed everybody. Everybody will be in trouble, and it will be all your fault. I'm kidding.
Shut up! Shut up! That's making my.
Who says I was trying to help?
I know it's trying to help, but it's like.
Who says I was trying? I'm not trying to help.
Because I want to screw you all.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to freak you out.
But
The question is do you want to burn a bunch of style points right now
No,
and
I
XP
don't.
on or save them?
Can I see if the can I see where they are, like from there? Can I see where they are, like with the binoculars and my motion detection? Like, see if that one is down?
There's no question that he's down, but you can see where they are right now. Yes.
Okay. I don't know what to fucking do. I'm fucking stumped.
And then I'd say pass. Because
Yeah, I'm gonna pass this one. I'm gonna pass this one.
All right, you stop
Gonna
yourself.
move anywhere or just
You stop yourself from killing somebody again.
All right, so you don't do anything, and Toa, do you do anything?
Basically,
I think he
do
said he was going to
my-
get his binoculars out, is what he said he was going to do a while ago.
Did
As
he?
I already have my shields out, so I might as well just be like scanning and being ready to be a shield wall.
All right, quickly roll your perception then.
Okay. 10 perception, unless I want to do magic, so I'm just doing normal perception. Three.
And now my uncle's watching
Yeah, shit.
Spider-Man, which is not.
Whatever, Miss Minute. I got 4 evens out of 10.
You see birds and a space duck. You see the majestic space duck you heard a while ago. Such a majestic creature.
Whack!
Space duck.
Okay, but you just see normal trees.
The baby call on the space duck.
You see the birds that are walking single file, and you just see normal
Aw.
trees and ground and all the fun stuff. And of course, I'm talking about the
I
griffins
see
when I
one-
say
yeah,
birds.
did I see one of them get sniped?
Probably.
Well, he's in the very back.
Not exactly. No, you didn't see them get sniped because you're kind of at an odd angle to do so.
yeah, no.
No, you can't.
There's-
Because the box.
You're at box level, so you wouldn't see.
You wouldn't see shit.
All right.
Also, fun fact, I found back in my Google Docs looking for something. 104 was the first show I got show notes from, so yay.
All right. Moving on. Okay, so they have their turn. Val, you and your team
All right.
You and your team hit away, and you saw that the griffin started to walk off in that direction over there. Now what?
All right, well,
Yeah.
first off, Rusty's going to flat her way over here onto this tree. Because I told her which way we were going, so she's going to try to make her way to us.
Oh, that almost made it. Isn't there a way to lock him in the air?
Yes, there is. I just don't like doing it.
Fair enough.
Basically, she's not flying in the air. She's just on the treetop, just hanging on for a moment because she knows, like, she can
She's
probably spot us moving, but she can't move any further than that.
no, I
Well, no, she doesn't. Actually, no. If she doesn't take an action, she can move further, can't she?
Without an action, yes, you can fly at 1.5 speed.
Okay, so she can probably make it. Let's see. Trees are here, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, she can make it. So
She can land on you.
basically, she's either lands on us or she lands on the building. Just go, flings down waves. Just let us know that she's back with the group. Little wave. Hi, how you doing? And then we can go on.
Okay,
Alright, so
while she's making her way there, Val, Pulpe, Blue, what do you do?
Okay. Well, she'd make her way back to us faster, but anyways, probably move a little bit farther forward, and probably pause right here at the tree line-ish. This little group of trees. And basically, Val's case, slightly tap Blue on the shoulder and point at that bush that she can lightly see. Because I'm pretty sure we'd all be like hauled up like this.
Give the position of where I'm going to be. I
Which
need
bush?
to make a line.
Basically, thwack him on the lightly thwack, just on the
Uh,
shoulder. Say that bush right there.
We're seeable.
Oh no, like this tree line is like a little bit larger than what it is on here, so it's more like here, here, and here, like kind of these three spaces.
Okay.
I didn't want to stuff
Yeah.
3 trees in one space.
Roll perception is probably what Circus can tell you in a second.
Yeah, I was just wondering about that since he hadn't moved with everyone else.
Yeah, actually,
He
yeah,
was
no.
still right in that opening.
He's kind of been there the whole time.
Oh no.
Is he just being there weird,
Circuit just
cackling?
moved him back out of sight from this hole,
He did, didn't he?
which is
What'd you
good.
say about that bush?
Sorry, in all honesty,
bush.
I get why you kept looking for it, but you know he's just kind of in his own world right now, at least as far
Yeah.
as you can tell. But you don't even know he's there, so.
Yeah.
Would Blue said that he saw a pony, or did he actually see Devotional? Or
No,
no,
he didn't.
Nope,
Okay, no.
nobody saw Devotion. Nobody knows he's there.
That's right.
Because I imagine the moment he popped up, there would be a lot of hell to pay.
A lot of fire.
No, I did a mental roll. Colpe is fine. He'll just have regular annoyance, not uncontrollable rage.
Oh boy.
Colpe's still annoyed at what happened.
Of course he is. Fucking psycho trying to blow us up.
So, yes, there's a griffin in the bush, and we have used half of our move, I think.
A little bit. Let me
Well,
see.
you don't know there's a griffin in the bush. You know something is in the bush.
Well, we know something's in the bush. Let's see. Yeah. So
True.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we use about half-ish. We got at least 2 more spaces we can move at most. At worst. So I guess Val would say at this point, let's hold back at the tree line for the moment. Watch the bush. And
Do you want
building.
me to I don't have that one prepared. I could ice slick it, but other.
I was probably gonna take a
spells.
quick moment and try to charge one of her spells because she hadn't done that the whole fucking time.
And remember, once you spot and know exactly where that griffin is, or whatever in that bush is, point it out to me specifically. Remember, I have a natural ability that lets me attack at my full movement range silently.
Hey, broken.
So, perception roll.
Perception rolls then.
Perception.
But you guys can perception. I'm gonna focus on the spell thing.
I will
How do I need to
perception
roll 7?
on the.
Roll
The-
7,
the-
and
the
I've got.
bush. So I need 11 of my dice here.
I'll roll my 4, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Let's see. Okay, so I can roll 8. I can roll 6. Is what I can do. I can roll 10. Yeah, I get 6. I'm gonna roll 10 dice.
10, 11. Here. Spread these out a little bit here. Move these ones away.
Evens.
1, 2,
Ah,
3,
no,
4,
no,
5, 6.
no,
Two.
no.
Okay, almost got the full charge. 6 out of 8. Or, no,
Ah.
rather, 6 out of 7, excuse me. Or 6 out of 7 I need for the charge.
Do I have anything that adds perception? No. So, do I perceive anything?
I don't think any of us are really going to see anything. I think that one's pretty
What?
well hidden.
What?
Uh,
writing?
I'm just gonna call that one a 1. So 1, 2, 3,
Not a.
4.
Not a griffin.
What?
Sorry.
What is it then?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's a fence. It's
4,
a fence.
5.
That's why it is.
No, it just they kept making jokes. They kept talking about but if we spot the griffin, it's like you don't know if it's a griffin. But if we spot the griffin, we might be able to spot that it's not a.
5 on my perception roll, staring directly at that bush.
You see nothing.
Dang it.
Because he's also a stealth bird.
Stealth thing is quite
Is
stealthy.
there actually a griffin in that bush?
Is
Yeah,
it?
there's
We'll
a
find
griffin
out. It might
bottom
turn into a Canadian before we get there. just so Josh can tell us to fuck ourselves.
No. It'll end up being Flufflepuff.
Oh God.
No, I'd have a little more fun with that. Alright, anyway, moving on. So,
2 turns until the roll again.
Blue, do you do anything?
I rolled 2 out of 4 on perception. I see nothing like I did earlier.
You're more surprised that you were able to see something in the first place.
I mean, I burned perception points trying to spot everything.
Fair enough.
Didn't work. Or skill points.
Sorry.
Wow.
Or style
Bless
points.
you.
I'll find the right. I'll remember the right word eventually.
All right. And the
Yeah.
patrols start to move. And quick roll
Yeah,
here.
So, if they were a little bit closer.
Do they know that the other patrol they're supposed to have 3?
Good question. You want to know
Let
what
me
the
guess.
answer is?
What?
They start to look at the other patrol curiously and start grabbing their attention that something seems off.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. You shouldn't have killed that one. At least until we got
Of
there.
course, at the moment they're just trying to get their attention to talk to him. There's no immediate alarm yet.
Okay.
So, Silver, Sapphire, Toa. You see the two Griffin groups are meeting up and starting to talk. You can't hear what they're
Alright.
saying at the moment.
I can't already see them, so I'm thinking maybe it's time to move. So I doubt they will be able to see us. Like,
At the moment, no. You are too far away, and you are still behind quite a bit there. Unless you literally start going down that direction, you might get caught.
Huh.
Yeah, because this is the main drive opening into this area.
Yeah.
We came up with a side path.
You can still try to stealth it. Just it is going to be a lot more difficult.
Well, I can
through the
try.
open field.
Hey,
Well, I can.
surprising things.
Well, I can try to stealth it and try to get behind the other two without the other two noticing me, but that would be too difficult. That would be too difficult. So.
And it's a distance for you now because you guys went
Yeah.
back to that position.
Well, I can fly. Remember?
Still.
how
Because
tall are these
getting
rocks?
to where the bodies were, that was at the edge of your range, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Silver, what are you gonna do before I do anything?
I'm thinking of going to the rocks, but I need to know how tall they are.
They are tall enough that they can conceal a pony who's crouching down quite easily.
Okay.
Alright, let me check my move first.
I don't think you'll be able to make the move distance.
I can probably make that distance though.
You can. I'm talking about him.
He can't fly.
That's what I mean.
So
His move is...
My move is 5.
Hold on. You've got a flak jacket. Your move is 4.
Yeah, your move is actually 4.
I thought it took that
Well-
off.
No. Why would you take off your own
Actually,
move?
let's also keep in mind he is a pony. If he runs on all fours, he will be at a 1.5 speed.
I guess it's true.
yes.
So he would be at a 6 with a flak jacket, I believe.
That's running, and if you're trying to sneak, would you run?
Does that count for Griffins too?
Yes.
On all 4s.
And my spin, well, I'm almost always on all 4s. I punch things. It's not hard to lift one claw off the ground and punch things.
Val could probably go all 4s as well, but she typically stays on 2.
So my speed's about 9 base, so about 13.
On a
Then
full
on all
charge, yeah.
4s.
Well, it's going to be a two-turn stealth either way. I don't think you're going to be able to make it all through the entire way in one go.
Well, and you gotta get down from the tower, because wasn't that an action?
It would be an action, but it'd literally be just as easy as jumping down from the tower and then just scurrying over.
Scurry, scurry, scurry.
Tuck and roll and
Where
run.
the fuck are you guys, anyway?
Us?
They are over here.
We're that way.
They're clear on the other
Just
side of the map at
turn
this
this.
point.
Let me just turn
Might
this.
as well.
Technically, since I know that
I think I may have an idea. Why don't I go over there and then you can probably, once they get a little bit closer, I can shot off 2 right off the bat because they're right across from each other, like the 2
Well,
greenish
that's only
blue ones.
you can only be able to hit one at a time.
No, if I go. No, just yeah, I would be able to hit one at a time. Why am I arguing this? I could just Isn't
I
it?
would.
Don't I have piercing? Don't I have piercing arrows?
I don't think
Yes, but that
doesn't
not.
that wouldn't work the same way the bullets do.
Well, that and you got 5 different
Piercing means
targets.
that it sticks in through armor.
That is.
It's armor piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that it will clear go through.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know
reason-
what. I think what would be a good idea. Can I fly him over there and try to come back to the sniper post?
If he agrees and you have enough strength to lift him.
Yeah.
I
All right.
probably do.
All right.
Okay. Roll my strength.
Roll
Yeah,
your strength.
twice your strength.
Well,
Twice.
then, I resolve myself to be ready for a fight, so do a perception magic check on the shield that I have out. You know, the mysterious shield that you had me buy?
Say what?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a magic let me see.
The random shield that he bought from the merchant that he hasn't figured out what magic it is enchanted with.
See if I can identify. Yeah.
Okay, so do the strength roll now.
Yep.
If I recall
God.
correctly,
1, 2, 3.
it did say I think whenever I
23.
rolled, but I did, right?
5 out of 6. Five out of 6. So, do I lift him up?
Okay, yep, you managed to lift him up.
And then you're.
Then I'm gonna.
You're
Wouldn't that-
encumbered, so you're only going your normal move.
Yeah.
But you've got him hovering above everything.
So, what was that mean? Like, just.
Your natural move is 6. So, if you're going.
Wouldn't I be flying too?
Yes.
You're slowed down because you're holding an extra weight.
So.
Yeah, that is true.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd
Oh.
be about this square.
Yeah, it's a bit
That
dangerous.
one.
Yeah,
You
that
could
is.
try it. It might be best to try retreating further into the tree line.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
better.
Because that's well within your range of movement doing that.
So, maybe
5,
going.
6. Somewhere around this range.
So.
1, 2, 3,
Reposition
4,
and
5,
reload.
6. Yeah, no, basically end up anywhere around. Can't click on the position. Anywhere around that tree line, right around here. Would
That
be
would
the
be
smart move.
Yeah, that would be the smarter move. So, I'll just move him there for now.
Mhm.
All right.
See if he can get close. See if he can get, like, where we need him to go. Maybe he could go behind, like, these rocks right here and shoot at least a few of them, and then I can shoot the rest of them. Or when they get a little bit closer, I can probably stealth 2 of them, and he can shoot maybe 2, and I can shoot 1 more. That's just. I'm like thinking ahead. Why don't we just do that?
So, where are you moving to? Are you moving to that tree area?
Yeah, I'm moving to that tree area.
Okay. And you're both hovering in the air about, what, 30 feet?
Yeah, yeah, like about 30 feet. So we can be in the tree, sort of. If
You
we
can
wanted to.
land nicely in the tree as well as Rusty can. So you're hovering in the tree, kind of dangling Silver below you.
Can I sound down gently?
Don't drop me.
I don't drop it.
You can fly him down in that direction.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah, you're not
just...
yeah,
And then
so.
let go, and then he'll have his move action, which he can try to position himself better.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because, yeah, from what I was seeing, you could get about there in front of this pine tree.
Frickin' trees.
Exactly.
Frickin' trees.
Exactly.
And then Silver can take his move action from there.
Alright.
Which, where is that? Another 5, or on all fours be 7?
Alright. Alright, where am I? Yeah.
Back under the trees here.
Alright, I'll move there.
Yeah, so you can move 7 from about where you are, so
Roll dice for a move. Or what? Yeah, cause I'll just move.
you can definitely move to these rocks no problem without even running on all fours.
Yeah, I'll just move to the rocks.
Okay, you want me to grab your piece there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. That was on the rocks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Hitbox for these things are stupid.
Just call me Whiskey.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Ooh. Depending on how those rocks look. Yeah, that's 2. Do that. Okay. Yeah. So then, did Toa do his action here?
Not yet, I think.
Basically, yeah, since I know they're coming, I'm going to try and identify my shield again with my mage eye.
Okay, roll it.
Okay. 15. Come on, evens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 15.
Oh.
Shield. Second.
Oh, you're talking about that
8 out of
ornament.
15.
You're talking about that ornamental shield that the guy sold you.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ornamental shield. There's nothing magical about it. It's just a shield.
You got played.
It's rather sturdy though, and a good shield.
That's just a shield.
But
Better
I
than that
at least
wooden buckler you were using
now know
beforehand.
Basically worthless unless we fall into like some Resident Evil type quest.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I'll change it from Mysterious Shield to... Okay, now look at the shopping list, and what metal would I use? Describe it as.
Probably just regular. Just regular steel or something, I bet.
It's probably regular steel or some cheap ass shit though. If it's an ornamental.
If it's sturdy, then it's probably better than cheap. If it's sturdy.
It's decent titanium.
Yeah, there you go.
So you mean it's average titanium?
It's commonite.
Mahogany.
Commonite.
Mahogany is
Very nice.
Oof, indeed. Oof, indeed.
Mahogany is expensive and actually useful.
Fair enough. However, it's just a plain steel and wood shield. It's a wood shield with steel bandings like most normal shields would have. Because you ever try holding a shield that's completely made out of steel?
Yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch thick and weighs about 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's
fuck is
not-
wrong with you?
Circuit, they don't. They're not going to be made like
Tower
video
shields.
game shields,
Alright.
like 2 inches thick and made out of solid metal.
All
No,
right,
they-
all
they
right,
had
but
to be,
He's not carrying her Havel the Rock shield here, so.
fair enough. Okay, but it's a steel shield regardless.
They had to be make for weight. Mine's normal people could carry it around and do battle in it for a long time. Like
Okay.
a longsword is about 2 to 5.
All right. Steel shield though. Yes.
Oh, just mark it down there and see the material cost. Material details.
Okay, so he's off in World of Shields. Who of it is it next? Is it
You'll
the
be
Griffin's
fighting.
or
I
is it
have
ours?
to make sure my equipment's ready.
Yeah.
I can put it up in shield.
Is it the Griffin's move next or is it our move next?
Yeah, because you're.
It is your guys' move next, actually.
Okay, he can go off and
Move
roll
closer.
things. We can do our stuff.
Yep. So let's see. So all right. All right. So they coming by the bush. Be wary of the bush. All right. So Val's going to basically, just look back up the Rusty, signal for Rusty to move a little bit further. So catch the bat. I have no idea where the marker's at. I figured out where she's at. Okay, so she's about here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, she can move there.
Little
nice.
sneaky back's gonna sneak onto the tower.
Is she gonna do a
And she's
perception
gonna
roll
do
here?
some perceptions, cause she can see everything.
All right. Perception away.
Including, all right. And she's got the little night vision skill too, so even if it's dark, she should be able to see quite fine.
Too bad it's not night.
It is actually. She does have a natural thing, luminous eyes.
No, I
thought
mean
you
it's
said
not
that
night.
You were coming in here for
Is
when
it
it was
not?
coming evening.
Yeah, I thought it was
Wow.
getting dark.
It is getting dark. It's not dark yet though.
I think it's whatever.
You're at
This is
sunset.
even more amazing. We haven't been spotted yet.
You're at sunset.
That makes Bat's even more skilled than Bat is. Anyways. Perception.
Actually, if you think about it, it's why you haven't been spotted yet, because the guards haven't switched their shifts to the night shift yet.
Perception 8. Okay. Let's reset the roller. So always do that. Far activate again.
She sees bushes. She sees trees. She sees boxes. She's reminded of weird, fiery, flamey things for some reason.
She can definitely see Duke from here, though, because he's
Yeah,
not
but
making that.
okay, she
hide.
sees a pony. She doesn't recognize him.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's a better question. Was she with us when we found her?
Yes. No.
Okay. No, she wasn't. She was
She was at
sleeping.
the
She wouldn't know.
house.
Yeah, so she would just see a pony. Yeah, it's straight.
She
up
sees a pony. A pony might be in
That is
trouble.
true.
It's surrounded by all these griffins and kobolds and Canidians and all sorts of other horrible, horrible things. Oh no!
Luckily, he's not in control of her, so she doesn't do anything.
Good.
Hell no.
Yeah, exactly. She does. We are. At least Val is watching. She does signal that there's a little signal or a little wave that someone's down there in the building. So Val is going to move. Basically, going to try to sneak around here. Which would be more 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, can be well within distance. I will roll dexterity to do stealth thing. So if there's something in the bush, it doesn't. So let's roll.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay, we
Alright.
should be rolling 8. Yep, we're rolling 8. Because Doggo has no stealth skills because she's not a stealth dog.
Oh, Pupper can't stealth.
Pupper can't stealth, but you sure knock your fucking teeth in.
That's true.
Do you want to catch a dying?
I'm not a peon, so you're not gonna be able to one-shot me.
I still can put you in critical, so.
Anyways. 1, 2. I'm gonna pop lucky because I got a 4 on that one, so I'm gonna pop lucky for this because I fucked up.
Huh. I'm surprised you haven't used Luck of the Kelpie yet.
Wrong person.
I'm talking to Matt.
What?
He hasn't had a fuck up.
Yeah, I haven't had a reason to use it yet. But
8 out of 10. So that was successful that time.
That was successful, and she doesn't get noticed.
She also poked around the corner down too.
Okay, that one I didn't roll yet.
These boxes never like to sit how I put them. Pokes her head around the corner. We're gonna roll reception because I gotta. Which is 6.
okay, that's irritating.
Gonna go. I was gonna say odds, and you're gonna hate me. It's a perfect.
He already hates you.
Okay, I'm gonna be spending 2 style points. Val!
For perception? For her to look around the corner.
No, for somebody to notice her looking around the corner.
He's spinning his DM
Wait a minute.
style
So
points.
how's this gonna work though? Because she got 8 out of 10, so that's a near perfect.
Good point. I stand corrected.
Thank you. I'm gonna say like if I gotten a 6, then I'd be like a. But I got an 8. I almost got a perfect.
Okay. You see a pony that's covered in robes.
Oh shit.
It's not moving. You think you can hear something though. You're not sure if the pony's in distress or not. It doesn't look like it's crying out for help, but it doesn't seem to be moving at all either.
Who's here? No.
Yes, Domine. Whack. Donae is requiem. Whack.
Maybe not that so much.
I know, but listen, you start doing chanting, that's
I
immediately
know.
what pops in my head. Val would probably reckon. Would he also be covered in bandages and just really look a little bit fucked up? Because I don't know if it's been enough time to recover from him blowing himself up.
Does he have a hood over his face?
The hood is over his face, and you could just see a muzzle that is moving as it's chanting something.
Remember, Blue used his body to block the explosion from killing him.
He was injured, but he didn't exactly do a lot to himself either.
So good.
Also,
I recall him fucking himself up pretty hard. The man had to take him to the hospital.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, we took him to the
Yes,
hospital, then they took him from the hospital.
Because his nurse was apparently in cahoots. Anyways, so Val sees him like, that looks really familiar and really suspect. I'm not telling him. And that's the end of Val's movement. That's your turn.
also from the sound of it, boss, you are making him for a gram from Fallout New Vegas is Cyan DLC.
Who, what, and what?
I have no
I'll wait
idea.
till
But
you
I
play
haven't
that.
played. I haven't played any of the DLC anyway, so I can't claim anything.
It takes place in Zion National Park.
Who cares?
Backyard.
Let's move on.
Okay, Blue.
So, I'm gonna do another
Yes.
perception roll in hopes to give Blue something to actually aim at. So, perception on that bush. Again.
You're really,
It's like a monkey in the
really
bush.
eyeballing that bush.
1, 2, 3.
Well, you
4.
told him something was in it. He's got to eyeball it for you.
No.
Dang it.
He's looking at the Kelpie, damn it.
Luck of the Kelpie it is.
Look at the Kelpie.
So,
He roll even worse. No.
single die, all or nothing.
Don't forget to spin a style point.
Yep.
Drum roll, please.
Even.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Ha! I see every
Okay, apparently he
Yes.
sees every. He sees an every.
He sees it.
Everything.
He sees in everything.
All right.
Everything.
You see, there
Sorry.
is a griffin right now, and it is watching through the bushes, but it is watching its comrades very closely, and it is tensed up.
There's a griffin in that bush.
It looks like it's on alert.
In that bush.
There is a monkey in the bush.
I now know where that thing is. Hey, Pulpe, hold on.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Um,
I just like oh dear.
I'm going to
Have
do
the
this
pep-
as a ride roll.
I have the
Yeah, he probably has to.
So that's going to be 4 dice.
Let's say you second.
It's a very bushy bush indeed, Calvary.
But yeah, I'm pouncing the griffin in the bush.
Okay.
You know what? All
I
we need, all we need now is a windmill.
I got 2 of 4 on my ride here.
Well, that means you hold on.
Yeah. Well, I'm holding on, but how well do I hold on for
We'll
this
find out.
charge through to the bush?
Blue?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares. Just pounce so I get to attack at my full movement. So I just leap over here and land on him.
All right, roll strength.
Well, I'll be rolling strength. It's an irregular attack.
Okay. Okay, roll your regular attack.
So I actually get to stay holding on with that 2 of 4.
Form.
That leap.
For
I did
some
warn you
reason.
before I jumped.
Yes.
So he didn't give him warning, so he would have time to grip.
Basically, how I see this going down is a high-hole silver and away.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
4,
silver.
5,
Away!
Dick spurs into blue.
Oh my god.
Peck.
Forget my.
Like we made that on meme.
Here's our meme. Peck, peck, poke, and peck. Also, Johnny Cactus.
Dog, there you get.
Johnny
there you go. Lay
Cactus.
down.
It's a long story.
You have to tell me after this.
Oh, the cactus is great.
You have to tell me after
Johnny,
this.
no!
Even
It's a really not that long of a story, but it's a great one.
So
Don't get the goat better.
I
So
think
how's
that's
this
up
attack
on the
going?
unofficial good find.
13 out of 19.
13
How
out of
much?
19 on the attack?
13 out of 19.
Okay,
Super
I just need to.
sneaky.
I just need to remember which session that is, because I can probably find it in the
Oh,
unofficial.
All right,
it's
okay,
so
hold on,
long.
hold on. Okay, so just to make sure we are absolutely clear on how you are doing this. Blue is right now, Pulpe is actually raiding on Blue, and Blue is doing what exactly to attack the griffin in the bushes?
Pouncing. I'm
Jump.
doing a. I can move my full range at stealth and get to attack with a regular full attack.
So are you running and jumping, or just
No, I
leaping?
literally. Remember, he's part cougar. You know how they like to just jump out at things randomly? That. Literally that, but I can do it.
Leaping from where he was on top of the...
I get it.
enemy.
Back there.
I get it. I just have to keep in mind that while he's doing this, there's literally a tower and 2 caravans in his way.
Yeah, I also have a. Let's see. What is my jump? My jump is a lot since it's move 9. But
No, I completely agree. Your jump is a lot. Now here's how this goes down. Blue,
Yeah. Oh.
you strengthen up your legs, pouncing high up into the air in order to clear the 2 trucks, the 2 things here, and also making sure you avoid the tower that Rustical is standing on to jump on the griffin. We should succeed in one fell swoop, knocking it clean. I'm guessing you're not going for a killing shot on this.
No, blue doesn't kill. Remember, and
That's
this is stealth attack.
I have to make sure on this. I have to be 100% on this. So you do jump onto the griffin, knocking it out in one fell swoop, barely giving a chance to give even the loudest, even the littlest bit of a squawk.
Squawk?
Unfortunately, your jump does not go unnoticed.
It's a stealth attack.
Oh no! Is it the guy on top of the rock over here?
It's a stealth attack, but it's a stealth attack several feet in the air.
So this guy.
They can still see a goddamn shadow.
No, they can see a goddamn body of a griffin leaping through the air.
Oh my god.
Mainly one specific pony that is currently on the other side of a wall. Just saw a shadow of something jumping up into the wall out of the corner of its eye.
I'm fine, boss. I'm fine, boss.
Okay.
It doesn't move, though.
It doesn't move.
The pony is staying absolutely still. But it also seems to be getting a bit of a smirk, too.
Oh, no.
Though Val doesn't exactly notice that. In fact, Val doesn't notice that. It's noticed what happened. In fact, Val, did you see what the hell just happened?
Should I do? I need to roll perception.
You've got a wall in your way.
I've got a wall in my way.
Okay, Val. Yeah, you did not see the sudden leap of faith that just happened.
Well, if you
I would glance back to see. Oh, they're gone.
Yeah, you might have seen the jump if you were looking back fast enough, but I don't.
Yeah, no, like, well, no, she would probably glance back at something like, oh, where'd they go?
This was told to you what he was doing beforehand.
Who? What? But Val?
This was told to you. Yes.
Well, no, she figured you would have, but the question is, oh boy, where'd they get off to? Like, like she's saying out of reflex. She would be like, oh right, bird in the bush.
All right, and that is your guys' turn at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Griffin group is starting to talk to one another. Their voices get a little bit louder, and two of them turn around.
Oh, good God, no! We should have killed him while we had a chance.
Why do you think I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge?
And of course, it suddenly squawks an alarm as they see the body of their comrade, and a nice pool of blood to make sure that they get the hint that something went wrong.
You know what? Fuck it. Can I make the?
Well, it's still their turn.
Let's see if I can make another miracle.
Well, you'll be able to. You'll be able to on your turn in just a moment. This is just what they've done. Their action, turning around, finding the body is there, and now the alerts are up on them. Oh, meanwhile, you see the pony draped in robes, walking up and starts to walk over this direction. And in leisurely, calm pace, I might add. By the way, only Val knows that this pony is there.
Yeah. Well, Rusty does. Rusty
sees.
Rusty signaled, but I'm guessing the other two didn't notice.
We were focused on the bush.
Exactly. Yeah. So Val's always keeping an eye on Rusty because hi little pupil. Yeah, Master Jedi.
So the Griffin goes down. So at the moment, keys have been set here. What's going to happen next? Tune in next week. Yeah, unfortunately, this is about the time that we do have to call it a night, and I'm not going to lie, I am kind of fading here a little bit.
Yeah, it's late for you.
Well, it's late.
Plus how rough the week's been for you.
Oh, it has been bad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, Tuesday through Thursday, I got home, I just plopped on the couch, and I slept for several hours, and I'd only get up to get dinner just to go back to sleep and go to work again.
Oh, cool.
It was...
cool.
I might have been. I don't know if I was sick. I still might be kind of sick, or I was just exhausted, wiped. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it was bad.
Well, did you like have a headache and stuff? And
Actually, I did have a headache yesterday and today.
was it just was your headache just in your head or just that's a stupid question, but
I get the drift. It was a general headache. It wasn't like one of those
like,
other.
was it on half of your face?
No.
Because-
It was just my head. I don't get the face aches like that.
Well, if you did have the face aches, it technically, if it goes down from your like half of your head to your eye and stuff like that, that's a sinus headache. That means you're starting to either get allergies or you just.
It usually doesn't affect me like that. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed our session here. We had a lot of fun. Be sure to tune in next week, same time, where either somehow these guys are going to pull off a miracle of a lifetime, or shit's about to hit the fan. I guess we'll find out.
All right, let's go.
Good night, everybody.
Latest.